You won't believe what happens next. He gave his yellow umbrella to the boy, worried he might catch a cold, and the boy took it without even a thank you. When he got home, the boy casually tossed the umbrella on a dirt pile and cheerfully went upstairs. That night, the yellow umbrella was mysteriously hung on the door, and the boy panicked like a cat in a dog show. Seeing the umbrella, he panicked like seeing a ghost, dropping it and struggling to open the door. Suddenly, the lights went out. He turned off. Holy moly! The ghost girl appeared, terrifying the boy. He dashed out, but at the stairs, she blocked him like traffic. With no way out, the boy decided to jump out the window. Luckily, the drop wasn't too high, and he only got a little scratched up. But did he really escape? The boy died under the beautiful yellow umbrella. That night, the girl returned home. Alan mentioned the mysterious uncle's visit. She rushed to the yard to search. Eventually, she uncovered a buried white bag, and when she opened it, it smelled worse than a junkyard. Inside was a rotting turtle and a yellowing piece of paper. To top it, a strand of black hair was in the news. She dug out his card and called. He said, "You're possessed. Don't go outside. If you do, you're toast." On hearing this, the lovely girl totally lost it and smashed her phone in frustration. So, she decided on a new phone, but found no place to buy it. Meanwhile, police found the students' bodies, killed in a hit and run and by an umbrella. They had all met the beautiful girl. Apart from the boys, the fingerprints on the umbrella belonged to the lovely girl, making her the prime suspect. The next morning, she ignored warnings and set out again. She was headed to meet the last girl from the photo while the police closely followed her every move. Soon, the lovely girl found the girl's house. Strangely, she managed to find a place where the police had failed. She knocked on the door but got no reply, and the door was wide open. Seeing this, the lovely girl walked in to look for the girl. The room was creepier than a horror film, with walls plastered in yellow paper. The deeper she went, the cooler. Suddenly, she heard a girl's voice asking, "Do you know where Little Pig is?" Hearing this, the girl got excited and said, "Little Pig said I wasn't doing anything to that jerk. It's her fault for being a jerk." And that's when the girl spilled the tea on the It turns out Little Pig had become friends with them, but only on the surface. To take over her body, they teamed up to knock her out and tortured her. They even recorded the whole thing on their phones. Yes, this is what bullying looks like for Little Pig. Afterward, they brazenly used the videos to blackmail Little Pig into selling her body for their personal gain. Little Pig fled to the villa, revealing it was him they sought at the movie's start. The villa is now the lovely girl's home. About Little Pig, the girl said she's in the villa's basement. After hearing this, the lovely girl ripped open the door and a horrible smell hit her. The girl was so terrified she couldn't even scream. She had seen Little Pig's ghost in the basement, chained up and trapped. Climbing the stairs, she noticed a photo of the girl with the mysterious uncle on the wall. Turns out, he was her dad. In that instant, the lovely girl snapped and smashed a bottle over his head. She then reached for glass shards with the intention of killing the girl. But fortunately for everyone, the police arrived at the crucial moment just in time. The police took the lovely girl away too, but the girl's body remained sealed. On the way, she adamantly denied, "That's not the girl I wanted to kill. It was my body doing it, but it wasn't me." The police weren't buying it. After all, they had just witnessed her actions and showed her pictures of 3 corpses, and the lovely girl suddenly realized something. It turned out it was her all along behind those crimes, but the one controlling her body was Little Pig. Little Pig wanted to use the lovely girl to take revenge on those who hurt her. Suddenly, her phone rang. It was her sister Alan calling, saying her daughter was missing. The lovely girl told her to get out of the room fast. "I'll be right back, but the police won't let me go. They won't stop for anything." Faced with this, the lovely girl had no choice but to jerk the steering wheel. Sure enough, it caused a car crash, and Alan found her daughter in the basement, asking, "What are you doing here? Did you really see Uncle last time?" Seeing her daughter silent, Alan comforted her, "If you tell the truth, Mom will get you some candy." Finally, her daughter revealed the truth. There were 2 people Uncle wanted. The big sister said we should live together, and the reason I said I hadn't seen them was that she wouldn't let me, or else she would kill you and Dad. Alan's face changed instantly, as if everything had just flipped, while the lovely girl hurried back home from the crash site. As soon as she walked in, she saw Alan desperately trying to open the basement door. Who could it be in the basement? Sure enough, it was Little Pig's ghost. Seeing this, the beautiful girl rushed to open the door with Alan. Dishes flew at them. Luckily, she had the main character aura and dodged, but Alan wasn't so fortunate. Alan was knocked out cold, and in an instant the lights went out. The basement door creaked open, and the lovely girl walked in to find her niece squatting on the ground, frozen, and turning around, she realized her niece's eyes had gone dark, clearly possessed by Little Pig. The lovely girl tried to intervene, but Little Pig yanked her into the air with supernatural strength. The beautiful girl, in a state of panic, hastily asked, "Do you still have a wife?" "Why are you doing this? Why would you kill your husband?" But Little Pig was controlling the lovely girl, making her float in the air, then spread like a staff. Suddenly, a drop of blood fell into her eye, and the lovely girl witnessed the truth. After Little Pig fled, filled with resentment, she chose to end her own life. By chance, the lovely girl's husband saved her just in time and took care of her tenderly. Days turned into weeks, and affection blossomed between them, even taking a picture with Little Pig, but she hid the photo in the lovely girl's album. But the lovely girl's husband fell for Little Pig, grew distant, and wanted to kick her out. Little Pig tested and undoubtedly passed. The two sparked something special, with Little Pig getting pregnant. She said, "We can all live together, it'll be wonderful." But her husband didn't buy it. Furious, she tossed the test under the cabinet. Seeing he didn't believe her, Little Pig pulled out a knife and pressed it to her stomach, threatening, "If you don't believe me." Unfortunately, Little Pig stumbled downstairs, knife deep in her abdomen. Her husband called an ambulance, but Little Pig stood up, still conscious. She dragged her injured body outside, looking at the sky, thinking, "If I leave, where else can I go?" Here, at least, she felt a touch of love. So even after death, she stayed in the villa. Her husband didn't know where Little Pig was, and no one answered his calls. Little Pig was buried behind. Fast forward to the present moment. The enigmatic uncle has brought the classmates along to visit Little Pig.